Hey y'all. Okay, so here's the story on my foot. Yikes. Okay. Yeah. Here's the story. I am having surgery on July 23rd. I won't know what time. They don't ever give you a time in case they have emergency cases come in, that kind of thing. They tell you the day before what time it'll be. And I did my pre-survey, not really, questionnaire type deal with the nurse today. Do you have any problems with anesthesia? Do you drink? Do you smoke? Do you do illicit drugs? Da 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 da. They have to do the pre-screening. So this is what's going on. The bones are not, from what we can see, are not healing correctly. They're not healing. Okay. They have to mend, and they're not mending. There may be some additional healing that's going on once he gets inside there. He may see that it's making an effort to heal, but so far with the x-rays and CAT scan, it's not happening. All right. From what we can tell, it's not happening. So he may put a bone graft in there, which means he'll take a bone from another part of my body and put it in there, hopefully, or he could do cadaver bone. Yeah. So or he can stimulate the bone. They basically rough up the bone to encourage it, kind of to let it know, oh crap, we've got a problem, and then it will go into repair mode. So it basically gets roughed up, and then it will hopefully encourage it to heal. So again, he won't know till he's in there. The two staples will come out. There is the larger staple that has a prong, that part of it has a crack in it. That prong will remain in there forever because it's so deep inside the bone that to remove it would cause more harm than good. All right. So the small staple and the remainder of the big staple will be removed. The prong will remain inside the bone, and then he will put screws in there instead. And that will obviously be a lot better than something that can easily crack when you put weight on it. All right. So that'll be July 23rd. Like I said, don't know what time. And I will obviously be vigilant about taking my vitamin C and vitamin D vitamins, to stimulate the bone, help it to try to encourage it to do what it's supposed to do. Now, here's the thing, like, I have to have surgery anyway because obviously things are not working. It's not mending correctly and that kind of thing. There is a stimulator that can be used externally so you don't have surgery. Here's the problem with that, and that will entice the bones to heal. The problem is insurance doesn't like to cover that, which is illogical, but insurance don't always make sense, okay? Sometimes I'd rather you do the more drastic thing. They don't want to cover prevention or something externally that could help. No, no, no. They're not always logical. So the external stimulation thing, that would be great, but it's a battle trying to get insurance to cover that. And because the bones are not healing, and because that staple has a crack in it, I would have to have that repaired regardless. So whether I did it surgery today, next week, 6 months from now, or, Friday, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to be back to square one with 6 weeks, approximately 6 weeks, no weight bearing, depending on how I heal after surgery. So the surgery has to take place regardless. So I really don't want to postpone it because it's got to be done. So you just, you're just postponing the inevitable that needs to take place regardless. So I'd rather get it over with. I know this is a long road again after making all this progress, and then the progress came to a standstill. Um, so I've got between now and July 23rd to get my mind ready for, okay, girlfriend, we back to square one. This is starting, we're going to start over from scratch and with, non-weight bearing, which is, it's hard. I mean, it's really hard, but it has to happen. I can't, it doesn't really make sense to postpone it. It's inevitable. So let's just get it done type of deal. So just wanted to keep you guys in the loop. That's what's going on because I told you I had a visit with my doctor today. And remember I told you I was going to keep you guys informed. And I will continue to do so. And I'll talk to you fine folks later. Bye.